Hey,
How are you?
I'm really well. How are you?
I'm trying not to freak out.
That's a good strategy. We don't want to spend our entire 60-second club on the freak out.
No, not at all.
Very cool. So what do you want to do in our time here?
I actually wanted to know, I know that in a couple of your snaps you said, you have a family, and I know you don't show like your kids on Snap and stuff like that, but I'm just curious on how you balance it all. I kind of do a couple different things, and for a while there I kind of felt like I had everything at least, up in the air, and then it kind of all came down, and now just trying to get everything spinning again. I just feel like, if I'm doing good on one, then I'm failing at another, and I just want to know how you balance it all.
I think I balance it all by not judging myself too harshly. I think that's really where it starts and stops. I think way too many people have lost the work-life balance before it even started because they're going to be critical on themselves regardless of it, right? It's so hard to balance. And so for me, I just know I'm doing the best that I can. And if I'm doing the best that I can, that in itself has put me in a position to succeed. And some days that means that I have to choose my family time on a Friday night, or Sunday morning, an executive ran into me on Saturday and asked me to meet for coffee and wanted to jam, and I just couldn't. I couldn't because of the family time, right? And so that's the family being chosen. Other times I'm, flying and speaking somewhere or having a big meeting, and I'm missing, some sort of like school function that I don't want to miss. And that's the other way. And the truth is, I just don't beat myself up. All of us are trying the best we can. And so as long as nothing is glaring, and to me glaring is the following: my kids have become completely horrible people and have major problems in society, and or I go directly out of business in my businesses. As long as neither one of those are happening, I think it's gonna be okay. And so I think it's how you judge how you're balancing way more than the reality of it, and recognizing that you have a different point of view on it than your partner, than the kids, than your business associates. And I think you need to care about your point of view on it first and foremost, while being empathetic to everybody else's points of view.
Awesome. That's a really good answer. I know that, it's hard to try and not judge what you're doing and stuff like that.
That's the game, right? That's like everybody could be failing at work-life balance if they've decided they're failing at work-life balance.
Okay.
So as long as you're not, as long as your spouse or your partner isn't saying I want to break up or get a divorce, and as long as your kids aren't like eating pine tar, and as long as your banks aren't coming to foreclose your business, you're gonna be okay. And I think people are freaking out. Like, I didn't even see my dad until I was 15, and I love him and we have the best relationship. Like, there are people who've had their fathers walk out on their family and they didn't see him for 15 years, and now they have great relationships because they've reconciled. Like, people are way too judgmental and overanalyzing work-life balance in today's modern PR society. And so if you feel good about it, then you'll win. And I think not judging yourself too harshly, because it is hard to balance everything, because that's life. And I don't aim for perfect. I'm not interested in perfect. It's not real. Perfect is fake. And so I just live.
That's awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. It feels better, right? It feels better to look at it that way.
Yeah, like I said, it's hard, and like I said, with little kids and stuff, it's like mommy's not here, daddy's not here, and that's kind of all they see. As much as they're involved, it's just kind of hard some days.